Industrialization caused a separation of home and work, as production shifted away from the personal agriculture to privately owned factories. This created a division in gender roles in families. The Christian Revolution had a profound influence on family life, with establishing traditions being evident today. Inter-family marriage, arranged marriages and family inheritance were replaced with individualistic practices such as consensual marriage and the use of wills. These changes weakened ties amongst the extended family, yet increased the focus on the immediate. Couples were independent from parents, consensual marriage rendered greater gender equality, and finances weren't dependent on parents or inheritance. These are key elements of what is considered the Western family. The Western concept of the nuclear family arose. The nuclear family consisted of a mother and father with 2 children. The father was considered the breadwinner, while the mother was confined to housework. This view remained dominant until the 1970s, when the women's liberation movement and increased welfare changed this structure. From this, families have moved into a period of the post-familial family. The post-familial family describes family as an institution that covers a large range of different forms, such as cohabitation, same-sex couples, childless couples, couples with children, married or unmarried, single-parent families. Despite homosexuality being present throughout history, only recently have homosexual unions become popular. In Australia, same-sex marriages have been banned due to the Federal Marriage Act. Rather than marriage, these couples unite in de facto unions. Childless couples are largely influenced by the economic, political and social circumstances that they experience during their childbearing years. In the 1986 Australian census, about 1 in 5 women were childless, whereas in 2000, this raised to 1 in 4. Rather than maintaining a focus on Western perceptions of family, we will now take you closer to home. In Australia, there is a unique conceptualisation of the family often overlooked by the general public. This is, of course, the concept of kinship and family in Aboriginal society. Rather than explaining this to you, we will let this video accurately describe it.
Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander kinship is more than a social hierarchy. It goes back to belonging and connection to the land. It's this connection to country that defines identity and brings families together. Under this system, you can have many mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, brothers and sisters who are not related by blood, region or language group. So for example, the traditionally Western idea of an auntie and uncle would actually be considered your mother and father, and their kids would actually be considered your brothers and sisters, not your cousins.